I think...
I don't know why they didn't just slap a save point in there, to be fair.
Well, they did that in that fight.
They also did it in Kingdom Hearts 3 Rewind.
Yeah, but that was DLC.
Oh, la-di-da, mate. This is basically DLC for the original Kingdom Hearts 2.
Right. Should I do them in numeral order, going up, or should I do them in chronological order?
I would say... Oh, well, if you do that, you've got two of the hardest fights bookending the whole bloody lot. You've got Roxas and you've got Xemnas.
Well, Xemnas... Well, Roxas comes first, and then it's Xigbar, then Syx.
Yes, you got most of the tough ones.
But they're not too bad, because they do function differently. But I feel I want to go fight Axel first.
Whatever you want.
Once again, I'm rocking out with Reflects. Basically the same build I had with the Lingering Will. And here we have the 13 data.
Burn, baby! He's wielding chakrams. Because I think we were having a discussion about that the other day. Well!
How did he hit me?
How did you die so quick?
The floor is ignited. And
I know, but that was brutal. No other word for it, really. I mean, he was right. He did make it all stop, didn't he? He brought it to a screeching hole.
You want to get away from the wall because he will do that, and then yeah, and then that is how you get rid of the floor.
It's ironic how this is like based off of the fight at the beginning of the game that you have with him, and yet he's just maxed out to, well, max. You didn't even get a chance to shoot any beats.
Because you're not invincible doing that.
I think that's invincible.
The thing is, once you've done the Sonic Slash, you're 9 times out of 10 next to the wall, so you always get hit from that. Right, he should be doing his DM now. Oh no, he's doing this. Oh, now he's doing his DM.
Oh, you know what we forgot to do?
What?
I forgot to change the stream to 10p. It's still 720. It's still 60 frames. It's just not, you know, native. It's a bit downscaled.
Yeah, sure, I don't think I can't say that.
You're not gonna, unless you zoom it in. You know, you want to preserve the quality if possible. But I might have misclicked on myself. That's my bad. Blame me.
Also, if you don't notice, because I'm taking damage from the fire, my magic is building up ever so slightly.
Oh yeah, MP. Cool.
Wait, this should be the end of it.
As long as you get the rhythm, it's pretty easy.
Are you serious?
Cut by the DM.
No, it's because he didn't, well, he's doing it twice. And I should mention, even though he has 1 HP, he is invincible until the floor is dispersed.
Yeah, that's probably because... Yeah, we actually... Oh.
If I do this, then I won't be able to... won't be losing too much damage. But now I need to try and land on the floor.
This one sounds pretty quick. Oh,
Wait.
First Frontier, there we go. It only cost 3 ethers and 4 cures and a limit limit.
Did you hear that line? You got me.
You got me.
Yeah, I don't know
that
if...
was his gambit. He threw you off your groove and he actually made the fight last way longer.
I don't know if he actually says that in the game, but he only says that when you fight Axel as Sora. So for Zexion, he could trap you into a book of realms. A realm of books. I don't know.
The Book of Prophecy. No, wait, that's Union Key.
So he will automatically trap Donald and Goofy. You could free them if you want, but they're not really necessary.
You can free them if you want. You can just leave them on the ship.
Okay, Sora did a feckin'... Wait. This is fine though, because if you just mash, it will immediately go for the correct book, and you can just fail immediately.
I like how he tried to trap you in a book within being trapped in a book. You can't have that exception, so you're able to strap out.
He'll do it again until he's like halfway through.
That's the end of that sort of chapter. Thank you.
Oh, okay. He didn't immediately go for the attack.
Just spam it.
Well, that's what he does. And then he will then trap your commands in a thing. And you have to find a adjective that relates to free. What the?
While Aarron is battling these guys, I will plug for him on his YouTube channel, which this will probably get archived too. He has actually done fan-made lyrics for this particular song.
Yeah. Thank you for that. Arsacanum will just do that to get a little bit more damage off. He didn't do the finisher, even though I was mashing this. Just do that to get away from the book. And then we'll, I think, yeah, here we go. These will flash 13 times and you have to get to the correct one before time is up. And there goes the time. So I'm just going to move this out. Oh, this is technically his DM. Oh, I can use summons.
So what's a DM then?
The desperation move, like I said.
Desperation move. Yeah, no, I'm not familiar with different ones.
Well,
We talked about this earlier. And going against some student.
Yeah, I must have missed. I must have missed it.
Yeah, a desperation move is what they use when they're low on health in order to try and get the upper hand.
okay, try to go for it. There we go! Broke through. Just gonna try and get a bit more damage off. And just do this. Oh, no, never mind. It will stay like that until you exit. There's no way to avoid it. That was weird, the camera turned around. Oh my god, look at the amount of health he gave me. Because he hit every single book.
Scroll through the book to find your commands. Do what you gotta do.
Hey, there we go. He's actually stunned him for me. And this should be it. Just got a little bit more damage off using the blizzards. There we are. That's how you avoid that, by using the reflect.
I think we're gonna have to set up the channel.
Yep.
Because I had to go get your link manually.
There we go. You would obviously have more time if you were to, can I free first? You bastard!
Catch my DM. The story's not over yet.
There you go, Stitch. There's about bloody... See, for some reason, I've said this already, but his...
To be honest, Stitch is not normally this unreliable.
I don't
He's
know
always
why.
putting the word for Aarron. He's showing him up on stream.
No, why'd I do that? I have no magic.
Now you do. The spell, there we go. Slap him.
Cool down, bastard. But yeah,
Your story is now put in place.
But the thing is, I don't know why Stitch's AI just goes brain dead sometimes.
Again, though, you don't normally have that happen.
Hmm. And then there's Port Royal, which is, funnily enough, Larxene here.
She's like Dragon Ball Z.
She's a right bitch. No joke, she is literally...
She's a tortured soul. At face value, she's a bitch. If you've played Union Key, you would know. Become quite cynical. Sounds like a lot of us in past.
Ow!
Well, she's half dead already.
What? How did that... None of that hit her? If I... I'm just gonna have to get juggled here. It's fine. No biggie.
I guess you could say that was a shocking turn of events. This is basic. That is basically something that Hades does with electricity. Doesn't keep it off one.
Did you see the amount of damage she did? Or I did to her? Because when she splits, you can get twice the amount of damage off. So she's technically the easiest.
And when I went Dragon Ball Z, I mean, she transmutates everywhere. But not that strong.
Yeah. And then, what's the next world? It's...
Maybe we should change this to Aarron finesses the secret process of KH2FM.
No, you're just shit.
Rude!
Brilliant. Love it.
Oh, Lexius shows up in Twilight Town's second visit, so it's technically Lexius next. Now, Lexius's gimmick is that he's known for power, just raw power.
He's got an axe and he's going to smack you with it.
So, every now and then he will increase his power, and you can steal his power by doing this reaction command.
And the whole health bar is cleaved. Actually, you didn't steal his power. You still got the one goofy on Sora attack, haven't you?
Yeah. Oh, I actually stunned him that. He will do this more often, and then he'll do some of that to try and...
I think you can still damage it. It's just that if his number gets too high, it becomes increasingly harder to deal with.
I'm gonna do this so I can just get a lot more damage off. I can actually dodge that attack if Oh, okay.
That's a yeet.
Oh, wow.
That be yeetus.
That be Dunzilla.
He's honestly not terrible though. The absent silhouettes have very simple gimmicks. The only difference is that they're just more aggressive.
I mean, when I said finessing, I was half joking. This is more like just Aarron flexing his skill in this game.
Yep.
Can I just have one last thing? Sure, with nerd this one.
Oh.
Just another little thing.
I'm not getting pings. I don't really...
No, I know. Oh, you shouldn't do.
Ah, I pressed square!
Unless you've got it on the thing everything.
Dodge roll is basically your best mate here because you can literally just nullify all of that. Because look at this. Wait, I didn't think it was going to go for that attack, but look at that. It just nullifies all of it. It's just completely invincible. Look at that, he's already half dead.
I love how that takes off an entire...
Well, it depends on your attack. Look at that.
And you can print
Wait. And then dodge roll. It just nullifies all of it.
Also, it sounded like that the even after the reflect wore off, it still continued to go. I was about to say, could have finished him off.
Well, the thing is, he sometimes gets stunned a lot longer when he's in, when he's half health. And that's that. Yeah, you get a lost illusion for every absent silhouette you defeat, but for every other character you fight, you either get a strength up, an AP up, which is for abilities, or a defense boost. Oh yeah, you can craft them, but you get them for free here. So if you completely just fight these for the end of time, you could potentially reach max stats.
You can just have fun.
Right, so then it is...
Also, in critical mode, or maybe even level 1 runs, you're trying to craft those items just to offset the stats from actual level 1s.
Yeah. After Lexius, it would be Demyx. But here's the thing, though. Demyx would be immune to Blizzard because his element is water. But you use Blizzard to use the water form's reaction command. So you could potentially do that, but the more easier way is to use Wisdom Form. And this, I think, Goofy has still got some ethers on. Nope, he's used them. That's fine. Because you want to have Goofy stacked out with ethers, so that when you're low on magic, he'll just immediately use it. I need to check his thing. Yep, he'll use
Actually,
it.
do you not want to swap to see if he's got an item or even abilities or item?
I think. So that's
Because think about it, with ethers, you get like what, 40% of your magic back or something?
Let's save the king, which actually has the exact same stats, by the way. So you either want item boost or Protega.
Yeah, because like, what does ethers do again? How much magic? It's 40%.
It would heal half of your MP charge, but it will fully replenish your magic if you still have some.
Yeah, but with item boost, it will probably do more than half of your charge, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
So it'll be less of a charge time. Obviously,
that means
Goofy's
I have
not going to have quadruple defense.
That means I have to leave the area and come back so that my... Because every time you go through a door, things get auto-saved.
Round 1.
You'll start with 13 forms, and then it will keep increasing from there. What the? I pressed square on that. Not square, circle.
Dance, water, dance!
I don't want to use Wisdom Form just yet, until, like, when there's so much. Actually, I think I could do this. Wait. You could do that as well, and that will... That's very effective.
I mean, if you have actual magic spell, you can pop that off and draw more in and whackable. If not, the reaction command's probably the way to go.
I don't think magnet works on these things.
That thing was spinning to try and die. It took a while though. What if the time limit ran out? That would be unfair, wouldn't it? I think I've had that before.
But again, I feel like this forces you to use Wisdom Form, which I'm going to go into now, anyway.
Yeah, because the fire against water actually useful. There's not really a water element in this game, so it just works.
25. He'll keep doing this until, I think it's 75. Oh, there we go. Now he's done.
Look how much damage that's doing, that's ridiculous.
Wait, hang on. Oh, wait, almost got the thing.
Show steel.
Yeah. You didn't use a thing on me, Goofy.
Imagine if you could just, like, one it up hit by something stitched and doing a low harm. Low harm or whatever.
Yeah. Actually, I don't think you can use summons during these types of boss fights.
I think you can. I've always used Master
Oh,
Chief
god damn it,
and
he ran
Chief.
into me.
Ironically enough, we know when this streak's going to finish when he beats all 13. I just realised I'm not on modulator. So I've basically been doing that.
Right, now when he's on 1 health, I didn't know I did that. He will now... That's the wrong form. Now, when he's on 1 health, he will do a massive barrage of water forms.
Dance, water, dance!
So, 50. And now you... So,
Goofy's on the ball.
Goofy only seems to use ethers on the final wave. He never seems to do it anywhere else. 13. And here comes the biggest. 99. And this is basically the time where you want to use Wisdom Form. Because you could just barely make it through. You just gotta make sure that you don't get... Okay,
Yeah, go about and run. Yeah, there you go. There you can drive.
nah, it's too late.
Yeah. That's unfortunate.
3,
Unless...
1, time!
Got you now as he just spins. Slaps you around the face with a flat end of his set it
I
off.
honestly don't know...
Back of the head.
I honestly don't know what happens in that narrative, because Sora just stands there with his arms crossed. He's not actually dead.
He got shown up. He was like...
Yeah, but I honestly don't know what actually happens.
I like to think he was caught in a big old bubble that he can't escape. Water prison jutsu comes to mind, what Zabuza did to Kakashi
Round 2!
at the beginning of Naruto. That's what I think.
If I didn't go into Valor form, I would have made that.
Yeah. You had too much time wasted by trying to swap things, and then because you didn't, you were literally one attack away from getting your next enough drive. You kind of ducked up a bit and wasted about 15 seconds.
Dirt.
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 Dirt. Dirt.
That went on longer than I thought.
There you go.
Herpeter.
Herpeter. You wanna?
That
There you go.
no, that for some reason just goes at its own pace.
Yeah, I don't like that though, because of the time. As I said already, if the timer runs out, that's not your fault. That's just the game being weird. Snubs you.
Can be weird.
There we go again.
Dare I say it? Proper weird.
Fucking. When's a limit form?
Oh, you can still use it.
Really?
Yeah, Sonic Blade.
Yeah,
It
it.
would have been useful.
Oh, Dawn's dead now. I did it again. It's because I'm trying to go down and it's already highlighting it.
Sonic Blade, there. You know.
That's not gonna work. You don't. You can only kill them with finishers if you don't use blizzards.
Oh yeah, they're taking the hits.
They only die on finishers if you don't use
3,
blizzards.
2, 1, time!
It's because I'm trying to go down to wisdom, but it already highlights wisdom, so my brain just doesn't process that.
You know what I would have liked? If you had the option to turn off forms, so you don't actually go into the one you don't want
Round
to.
3.
It makes the menu smaller, so you have the forms that you want to use on hand. You know what I mean? Because it's like, if you never use Valor form, why do you have to have it always accessible in the menu? Because if you don't want a limit, you can turn that off. You know what I mean? You have the option there.
Nope, press down next time. It actually lasts for quite a while, so now this is the time to use it, when it reaches 75. I could probably use Oathkeeper for form boost, which will make my dry forms last a bit longer.
It wouldn't drain as fast. But you actually use magic, so MP has to go for That's just kind of your play style. Me, I smack. Actually, no, you're more of a mixture. You have like a decent mixture. I prefer physical attack. You like it?
I did this revenge value when you...
There you go. Wow! It's like a high-pitched Arnold.
I think... Yep, he's doing it. The thing is, you also get magic back for defeating these water forms, so you could potentially go a little bit longer before Goofy decides to use one. I did use an ether. Excuse me.
You know what bothers me? Well, why can he not just continuously play his sitar? Because he can't get hit by anything while he plays it. It's like he has to renew the spell every time. Did he not just continuously do it?
I don't know.
Because all he's really doing is just like standing there playing the
There you
sitar.
go,
There's no shield
Goofy.
around him, he's just invulnerable.
Now if I can get him down to 1 health, there is something. I know.
There you go.
But again, this is literally cutting it close. So it feels like it's forced for you to use that. But watch this. Because he's on 1 health, that's all he does. He just comes straight for you.
Yeah, he's out of... That might be why, actually. He's out of magic. He can't... He's out of everything. He can't do nothing anymore. He's too weak to do anything.
And if he does this, he just has 1 form.
for a whole minute.
Yep. So I'm actually
So he tries to do it again to give himself invincibility.
Let's do it. Wait. Let's do this in style. Boom!
Oh, right in the ribs. That's rude.
And you get an AP boost, which is pointless.